Hi, this is Kelly with Ours Must Travel, and I'm just a few days away from our Walt Disney World trip. So now it's time to start packing. So come pack with me. Okay, so if you watched my previous video, you know that my husband and I are going to be going to Walt Disney World here in just a few days. It's just going to be the two of us. We're going to do it really super slow and just really relax and enjoy the parks. And of course have some fun too, like riding Cosmic Rewind for the first time and riding the Tron ride for the first time. And we get to experience the Flower and Garden Festival at Epcot. I have been to every single festival at Epcot except for this one. So I'm really looking forward to checking this one off, and then I can really choose which one is my favorite. To be honest, the Festival of the Arts is gonna be hard to beat, but I do love flowers and gardening. So I'm really interested to see which one I actually end up liking the best. So stay tuned for that. Make sure that you're following along with me. I will be posting a lot on my Instagram at Artist Must Travel. And but for right now, what I want to do is show you my absolute favorite travel packing hacks. Travel packing hacks, that's right. Okay, so I have a few things that I have learned along the way, and it has made my life so much easier when it comes to packing. It cuts out a lot of that last minute hustle, making lists type thing. So I'm going to show you that first, so that maybe that's something you can adopt for your very next trip. Okay, so I will show you my bag that I always have packed. It's my cosmetic bag. I decided to do this because I got tired of feeling like I always had to kind of leave out a bunch of things out on the counter the day before travel, and I was constantly making a list in my head, worried that I was going to forget something. And so I just decided to go ahead and have a cosmetic bag that I bought duplicates of, like toothpaste, toothbrush, a razor, face wash and face lotion. I mean, pretty much anything that you can think of that you would take on a trip, I bought duplicates of it. It has just been a lifesaver. It definitely cuts down on a lot of that, it frees up the mental space, you know, it frees up that space, that constantly wondering if I have it. And so, like I said, I always keep it stocked. When I come back from a trip, if I notice that I'm low on something, I'll just go ahead and put it on my grocery list, and I'll buy it and then put it back in there. So let me show you this bag, and I actually need to add some stuff to it as well. So this is my bag. It's a Mary Kay bag. I got it because my mom gave it to me. She sells Mary Kay products, but as you can see, it kind of just rolls up and it has a handle. And let me unroll this for you. If I can do it with one hand. Okay. There you go. You see, it just Velcros. I like this hook because this hook, usually I can hang it up on like the back of the door or on a hanger. 9 times out of 10, I'm usually hanging it up on the edge of a mirror, just to, you know, have it right next to the sink. But this comes with these clear different zip pouches. There's 1, 2, 3. I'm going to show you that one in a minute, and then this one. So obviously I have some things that I need to add here, but I have like my toothbrush. Like, this is a toothbrush that I usually use. When I come home, I make sure I sanitize it. I have my floss. I take just an empty water bottle because I spray my hair most mornings. Since I take a shower the night before, I spray it in the morning to do it. And I know that I have a toothpaste. I just haven't put it in here yet. Usually I always have this stocked, but it's been busy with moving and stuff. And then I have my razor, and if I'm gonna be going somewhere where I need to take a bar of soap, I'll put a bar of soap in here, but I don't need to. I also will add my bottle of lotion, which, like I said, usually is in here, but at least now y'all know that this is real life. And then down here, I do have stocked in here Band-Aids, Q-tips, this face wash thing that I wash as soon as I get home. I like this for maybe if I didn't put makeup on that day. I like to just be able to use this instead of actually face wash to take off. I have some medicine in a baggie down here as well, and then feminine products. So I always have those feminine products in there. I'll probably add just a few more just in case. But what goes right here, and as you can see, it has the Velcro. What goes right here is my makeup bag. This is my, I just put that in there. This is my makeup bag that I use every day. So when I get home, I can just take it off. Well, I'm not gonna do it right now, but I can take it off and I can put it in my drawer, and then when I'm getting ready to leave, I know I just need to add it in. Again, if I'm doing a carry-on, sometimes I will end up taking out some of this just to keep it like super light, but we are going to be checking bags this time, so it's not that big of a deal. So I'm going to add a few things to this. Okay, so again, this bag was not perfectly well packed, and I know why. It was because on my last trip, I went to Cancun and I only packed a carry-on. So I was trying to pack super light, and since I was doing carry-on, I had to put everything in a Ziploc bag. And so here's my everything is in here. And this, outside of this makeup bag, which I'll put in my drawer, all of this is usually already in my in here, and it's stocked, and then I just roll it up. Let's see if I can do this with one hand. Yep, all fit, and there you go. And it fits, you know, you can squish it pretty good, and it fits really well in the suitcase. Okay, so I am sure that you have heard about packing cubes before. They seem to have gotten popular in the past few years. I bought these a while back just because I like to be more organized and have everything in its spot. And also I like to keep my clean clothes and then like when you're on a trip and your dirty clothes separate. So this one just came with 3, but what I liked about this one is that they're compression ones. So I can fill it up with like t-shirts, and I'll show you here in a minute how many t-shirts I can get in here. And then kind of like how a suitcase, how like, you know, you can zip it up. You zip it up and it like takes out all the air and it flattens it. This is nice when you're limited on how much space you have in your bag. This is nice for a carry-on. But yeah, so these packing cubes, I'll show you kind of like how much I'm able to get into it, and you can kind of tell how useful they are, and show it to you. That fit pretty well. I actually probably could have fit in one more t-shirt. I will note that one of them was actually a dress, so it was a lightweight dress, like that crinkle material, but it rolled it tightly, but it still was more material, so it was a little bit thicker. But I wanted to show you just kind of like how small it actually. So I got out my iPad so you can kind of just compare at least length and width. All right, so here it is. The thickness, I mean, it's not, I'm trying to see. Thickness is about, I don't know, 4 inches maybe, all flat. But then the length and height is basically the size of an iPad, slightly smaller. So I was going to show you that, okay, I can fit my swimsuit and 4 bottoms in here, but actually I have more room. Let me start zipping this up, and I have definitely more room for 1 or 2 things, or you know, I can even maybe slide in some sandals or socks in over here, but I have lots of extra room, and this is even with that compression, the double zipper packed up. And then I still have this one, and I won't show you how I do this one. This one is pretty sure it's the same size. Yeah. It's the same size as this one that I used for my shirts, and so I'll probably put, you know, undergarments and socks and maybe a pair of sandals in there as well. But as you can see, I mean, if I have this one filled up, and then this one, and then this, I'll probably throw in, you know, I'll have maybe another, like my Chacos or another pair of tennis shoes that I have to pack. But I mean, this is for a, will we arrive? So this is for like, it'll be full 5 days, but I'll be wearing one outfit going. So it'll be, you know, pretty much a 4 or 5 day trip, and it just packs up really nice. And this can easily, my husband and I usually. Right. So now what I want to show you is what I will actually put in my park bag. So let me go ahead and turn this around. So this is the bag that I'm going to be taking to the park. I love it. I love a sling. A lot of people will take, you know, a regular backpack, but I like a sling for this very reason. See? Can you see it? There you go. I like it that when I'm getting on a ride, I can easily just go whoop and put it right in my lap. It's still attached to me. I don't have to completely take it off and then flip it right back around. I particularly really like this one because it has the zipper pocket for your phone, which is amazing. I actually, this is the Eddie Bauer one. I'll show you in a minute. And not until recently have I seen Eddie Bauer come out with another one that that has this place where you can hold your phone in the front, because you need it. Like, I don't always have pockets, or I don't feel like my pockets are always secure. So to be able to constantly zip it in here and then zip it back up is like amazing. So yeah, I really like this one. Just see, I'll show it to you here. Here it is. Like I said, it's Eddie Bauer. Here's a better look at the zipper pouch in the front. But what I use, let me show you what I put in here. I can fit a lot in it, but you know, remember, the more you have in it, the more you're gonna have to carry, and this bag gets heavier as the day goes on. Here we go. Okay, so gum, of course, so that when you're really thirsty, you're not always drinking water, because if you drink water, then you gotta use the restroom. Hand sanitizer, although I have one that clips onto the side of my bag. It's on my travel book bag, but I will probably just use the clip-on one. But I put this in here in case I need to refill it or something. I'll worry about that later. Okay, and then I got that sunblock, because of course you're gonna need to reapply. Doesn't look like anything else is there. And then, but as you can see, like, there's all these really great compartments, and I like this part right here because I can usually put, like, if I feel like I need to take, usually I don't have to take my driver's license or a credit card because you have your magic band. So, but if I feel like I want to take it, I usually will put it in a Ziploc bag and stick it right in here. Because, you know, if you get a downpour or you're riding a water ride, you don't want all of that. Sometimes I put cash in there too. Just in a Ziploc bag, and I like that it's like really in the center, so it has to be quite a downpour. Okay, and then in here, see, I still have it in here. I have my umbrella. It's a very small one. See? Size of my hand. You can even, I've even seen one smaller than that, but I just don't know if it'll really cover you when the rain comes. And then I have this little thing. Let me see here. Here, so that little pouch unfolded to this packable duffel bag. And I like it, and as you can see, it rolled up, fit really nicely back down here. Let's see, what else do I have in here? Yes, Band-Aids. Some particular Band-Aids, particularly for blisters. I take Claritin because there is something in Florida that likes to bite me, and then I have an allergic reaction to it, and so I know that if I take Claritin, that it will help my negative reaction to it. Let's see what else was in here. Wipies, because, you know, you just never know. I mean, Disney's pretty good about keeping things clean, but you just never know when you may want to wipe down the top of that trash can before you eat off of it in Epcot. Also, in my previous blog, I talked about some of my favorite snacks to take when we travel, and here's some of those Crystal Light little packets that usually I just drink water when I am at Disney. I have these in here from Universal, or probably when we went to the beach. Last time I took these for the girls, and I'll probably leave them in here just in case. You just never know. And let's see what else. And then I got a gallon Ziploc bag and some just little, like regular sandwich bags, because you just never know when maybe something gets really wet, or you want to pack up a little bit of your lunch or an Epcot snack or something and save it for later. It's just really nice to have some Ziploc bags on hand, and it takes up no room whatsoever. Well, I'm tired now. I may end up doing like a quick little video on some of the outfits that I'm taking. if I have time, I'm waiting for one to still get into that's getting shipped and it's supposed to come in today. So I'm definitely not a fashion vlogger, fashionista or anything like that, but I always like to see what other people are wearing, particularly practical outfits. So I may do one like that, or I may just do it when I get back. More than likely, I'll probably just end up doing like an outfit of the day on my Instagram. So I'm really looking forward to it. I look forward to sharing it all with you. And so just look for future vlogs, and definitely follow me on Instagram or Facebook or both, because I will be posting a lot on there. So thank you for joining me today. I hope maybe some of these travel hacks, tips, packing things just help you and inspire you and make it easier when you're going to pack for your next trip. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Let me know if you'd like to plan your own trip to Walt Disney World. Make sure to follow me on Instagram or Facebook and like and subscribe. Sorry, this is kind of embarrassing. I thought that it was completely packed and now it's not. And this is like, seriously, the first time this has ever not been fully packed. I know that I have some because I've been buying things, so I know that I have some toothpaste in there, but oh well. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect.